Hello and welcome to Live with Dave, a show that talks about all things Christmas and joyful. And today on the show, we're going to go over the top 50 Christmas songs that I absolutely love and how to wrap in a regular shaped gift. I hope you enjoy. Me and Snowman are going to go over all that today.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a Christmas show. What the hell am I doing? I'm supposed to be doing Halloween.
Welcome, guys.
This is ridiculous. What happened to me? Hello and welcome to the Dead with Dave show, a show that talks about all things Halloween or horror related. And today, we're going to start with vlogging on vloggers. Got an awesome vlogger to talk to you about today. Goes by the username HauntedHouse1408. Great vlog, great home haunt. He does a couple segments on his vlog. One's called Movies to Die For. He talks about Halloween or horror movies. He gives a quick review on them, shows a little trailer of it. Really good stuff there. Also does a segment called The Haunter's Dictionary, which he talks about our average haunt words and then puts an actual definition to it. Something you're not going to find in a real dictionary, but actually puts a definition to it. Very cool stuff. I want to show you his home haunt from this year. I love this home haunt. Very good. I'm just going to show you a quick bit of it. So watch it now.
Zombie pen part.
I walked through there and I'm like, God, that looked like Aaron, but she said he was going to be with a chainsaw.
Yeah, but I saw he was in a flannel.
Yeah. And then that's what I thought. I'm like, God, that looked like Aaron, but she said he was going to be at the end with a chainsaw. So.
I think they swapped it up at the last minute.
Give it a break. Did you like that?
That was terrific.
My 16-year-old grandson did all.
No.
Yeah. And everything in there he makes by himself. He doesn't buy.
Star.
Yeah, he doesn't buy anything. He makes everything
I
from scratch.
imagined it was like a 50-year-old couple of guys. Really?
How long does he work at this?
All year.
That is incredible. Wow, that's me like his career.
Yeah, he actually, that's what he wants. He wants to do this monster house.
It
And it
scared
is-
me like a few times. Yeah, well, the hands came out of the wall. And the chainsaw guy looked fake until, you think it's okay.
What was the scariest part?
When the chainsaw guy, because I was laughing, he was like, ah!
How was it?
Good, thank you.
I think he's awesome. I think he's creative, and he scared me.
The ultimate compliment.
Y'all put that together quite well.
Our nephew, who's 16, put that all together.
He's only 16 though, huh? But it's great how he has all his friends and stuff in there doing the scary stuff. The other boy walking around with the axe.
How was it?
That was scary.
I got scared too much.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how scary is it?
9, 3/4.
It was good. It was awesome.
How was it?
It was good.
His name is Aaron. He's a youngin' in the world of vlogging. He's only a teenager, but don't let that fool you. He has 8 years under his belt as a haunter, so he started really young. Funny thing about him is he was the first winner of one of my contests. He actually won a Dead with Dave t-shirt, and I had no idea then that he was vlogging. He just started around that time. he actually did a thank you video, which I didn't see for a couple of months later. I did apologize. I subscribed to him ever since. I've been watching him ever since. Very cool stuff over there. He was making fun of me just the other day, saying that he looks better in my t-shirt than I do. So, maybe he does. Go check it out and you tell me. Does he look better than I do? I mean, I got my shirt on right now. Of course, I cover it with my Dr. Death jacket. Because I want to be prim and proper. Anyways, check him out. Haunted House 1408. Very good vlog. Very awesome home haunt. Make sure you click the subscribe button while you're over there. It's definitely worth it. Just a couple weeks ago, Chris Baker from Hauntcast called me up on Skype to give me an interview talking about Dead with Dave show, Pandemic Cemetery, my home haunt, and Pandemic Haunt Production, my website. It was a really good time. We talked for over 3 hours, just about everything possible, Halloween home haunting, vloggers, everything you think about, we talked about during that interview. And he whittled that 3-hour conversation down to a 20-minute interview, which sounded great. I'm going to play you a little bit of it. I'm not going to play the whole thing. If you want to hear the whole thing, you have to go over to hauntcast.net and subscribe there. It is $8 an episode, so it's definitely worth it. Check this out. It's only a couple minutes. This is what the interview sounded like.
Interviews with haunting gurus.
Me minions, I have Davey D in the place to be. Dave Dan Canyon from the Pandemic Cemetery and the hostess, the host of the Dead with Dave YouTube show. And I'm sure you know about that, that YouTube extravaganza show that he's putting on over there. So Dave, what's going on?
What's going on? How you doing, Chris?
Hey. So how long have you been infected?
Ever since I was really little, since I was 15, I started really getting into home haunting.
You've been doing it most years, more on than off?
I started off as a Halloween party, and I just, it was my birthday 3 days before Halloween.
Okay.
And so I decided, at a young age, I started having Halloween parties for my birthday party. And it just started growing from there. You start off with a severed head and a couple cobwebs around, and it just keeps growing and growing.
Yeah, my birthday is on the 26th, so 5 days before. So
you're right before me.
I think that gives you that extra little, I don't know, that connection with Halloween. I'm not sure if it's because I got so excited about my birthday and Halloween was so close that it just kind of triggers that part of your brain.
Right.
I don't know. I laugh at the people who question why I love Halloween. Like, why do you why do you do that? Like, why do you love it so much? It's like, well, why don't you?
Right.
I don't know. It's like, shouldn't I be asking you that question? I should have the dumbfounded look on my face, not you. So
yeah, I completely stopped trying to answer why I love Halloween, because normal, average, everyday people just don't get it, and they think we're the crazy ones. It's like, I like it. Just, you don't like it, that's fine. I do. Just get over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, I had an awesome time talking to Chris. He really does a great job over there at Hauntcast. Listening to the interview after I know what we talked for 3 hours, and the interview was seamless and beautifully made, and it really just shows the production that Chris puts into his show. He doesn't half-ass it. He really does a great job over there, and you can really see it when you do an interview like this. So thank you, Chris, for giving me the time to talk to you and to promote my show and promote my home haunt and promote my website. Thank you so much for putting me on. And go check out Hauntcast. If you don't know about Hauntcast, go check it out, hauntcast.net. I'll leave a link down below for you just to click on. They have a lot of free episodes for you to download just to see what they sound like and what they do. I guarantee you're going to get hooked. Only $8 an episode, and I'm pretty sure you can pay him per episode now. I'm not positive on that, but I'm pretty sure you can. If not, buy them in bulk. It's a lot easier anyway, especially since this is the Christmas season. You kind of get out of the Halloween stuff. Hauntcast does bring you back into that Halloween feeling. So thanks again, Chris. Hauntcast.net. Go check them out. Since the holidays are upon us, it's a great time to start planning our next build. And of course, you all know we're building the new and improved Fat Guy Puker 2.0. So I thought the next couple episodes we'll just start collecting the parts needed to build. So I can kind of take my time with this. I'm not really ready right now to start building a full prop. I just want to get ready to build the full prop. So let's start from the ground up. And with Fat Guy Puker's main part, his 55-gallon drum. Now for myself, it's really not hard for me to get drums. I have an abundance of them at work. Because I work in a machine shop, and we give all our scrap metal in 55-gallon drums to the scrap guy, who drops off more drums for us every 2 weeks. So it's very easy for me to get drums. I know for a lot of you, it's not so easy. It's very hard. So I'm going to give you a couple places that you might want to go and check out, get some cheap drums. First place you want to check out is your local scrap yard. Definitely go there. More times than none, they will have a crap load of drums. And just go up to them and ask them, tell them, listen, tell them what you're doing. Tell them you're a haunter. You plan on making a new prop. Even if you're not using it for a puker barrel, you can use it for a pop-up or something like that. Tell them, listen, how much can I get a drum for? Most of the times, they might just give you one. They'll have so many there most of the time, not saying all the time, that they have no problem just giving them away. Other times, maybe they don't have so many, or they just like to sell off drums for some odd reason. They could cost anywhere from $10 to $40 a drum. But still isn't that bad. Also look in Yellow Pages for scrap yards that say that they pick up scrap material. That is probably your best bet in finding scrap yards that have drums. Now, if you don't have a scrap yard by you, or your scrap yard just doesn't have drums, go to your local machine shops, factories, manufacturing companies, anything like that that deals with metal and scrap. They most likely will have a pickup service for them, especially if they're a big place. They might have some drums inside. Now, they're not supposed to sell them. I know people have come to my company and asked, hey, do you have a drum? Sometimes we'll sell them to them. Sometimes we'll call our scrap guy and say, hey, listen, this person wants a drum. How much would it be? Sometimes you'll just say, no, you look like a douchebag. I'm sorry. But if that doesn't work for you, you can try restaurants. And that sounds kind of weird, I know, but a lot of the big restaurants get their frying oil, main cooking supplies, their cleaning supplies in 55-gallon drums, especially if they have big dishwashers and stuff. Most of the time, those drums are plastic, but if worse comes to worse and you can't find a steel one, plastic is your next best bet. So try them. Ask them, see if they have any spare ones. It's hit or miss with that too. I mean, good luck with that. And of course, if you can't find anywhere around you to get them, you can always buy them new online. Now, that gets very tricky also. You can go to frightprops.com. They do sell 55-gallon drums with lids and without lids. Get them without a lid. It's a big pain in the ass trying to cut the lids off. So get them without a lid. But they're $75 for the drum, and it's like $80 to ship. I know it's $80 to ship to me. I'm in Jersey. So, $165 or even more for a steel drum. That's kind of insane, but if you're in a, if you can't find anything else, I guess you got to pay for what you have to pay for. Other place you can check is Amazon.com. I have found drums on Amazon for $65 for the drums to $85 for a drum with $30 in shipping, which is better, but they come and go real quick. A lot of the prices are there, but you'll see they have zero in stock. So that's another hit or miss, but you can try it. Maybe catch some luck at Amazon. You can also go to McMaster Car. Their drums are like $65 to $85 depending on the kind of drum you get. I do not know what it is to ship from them. They charge a freight shipping, which varies greatly. It depends on how much stuff is on the truck and how many times that truck comes in your area, depending on your shipping rate. Good luck with that. I already have a couple of drums in my backyard. I'm going to pull one out for the build. Not sure what color yet. I think I'm going black this time. And I hope that helps you find the first part to your own puker guy. And we'll continue the build next week with finding something else. I think next week we're going to talk about the pump. That's a big one this time because this guy is going to spew heavy amounts of vomit. I mean, just, it's going to be projectile. The other one had a little pump. This one's just going to be like, holy shit. That's what this one's going to be. We'll talk about that next time, though. Well, that's it for this episode of Dead with Dave. I hope you've all enjoyed. I want to end the show a little bit differently this time. A guy by the name of jayolson100 here on YouTube put together a video that I really enjoyed. Has some kick-ass music to it. And his props are just insane. If you haven't seen his props, go check him out at jayolson100 here on YouTube. I'll leave a link down below. Just click on it, go over there, and make sure you click the subscribe button. Has a kick-ass video I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to play the whole thing. It's about 3 minutes long. So, enjoy this. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you until then. And Happy Holidays. Don't forget, Dead with Dave Awards Show is ending on December 31st. Make sure you get your videos in before then. And the judging can commence after that. Good luck to all of you. Thank you all for watching. And I hope you enjoy this video.